If you're searching for a meaningful spiritual experience, look no further than St. Anthony's Parish in Allston, Massachusetts. Join us at 43 Holton Street in between Soldiers Field Road and the Mass Pike. Immerse yourself in the complete St. Anthony's Parish encounter through our 10 o'clock a.m. chanted Mass. Whether you're a Catholic seeking a parish to call home or someone looking for spiritual guidance, our welcoming community is here for you. Visit our website at www.stanthonyalston.org for more information. St. Anthony's Parish, where faith finds a home. Welcome to the voice of St. Anthony Parish from Allston, Massachusetts, right here on WROL, 950 AM, 100.3 FM. And you can also hear us at CatholicAudiomedia.com. That's CatholicAudiomedia.com and on your favorite podcast platform. Well, as you know, this week we have been talking with Jan Gilday about the project to restore and to build up St. Francis Xavier Cemetery in Weymouth, Massachusetts. And it gives us an idea of some of the things that also happen in a parish. One of the things we can think of when we think of a Catholic parish is, well, that's where you go to Mass. And I remember when I was at St. Jerome's Parish, when I would, I guess I was ordained. Yeah, that was it. And I know that sounds funny, but I'm from Weymouth. So there were times I attended the parish before I entered the seminary, and there were times I celebrated Mass at the parish, and I'm trying to get the two together. But one of the things that I remember is someone told me about be careful of moviegoer spirituality. And what that is, the whole idea is what a church is. You go to church and you go home. And many people don't even participate in the Mass. They just sit there in silence, which is the way it was back when you had the Latin Mass. So, and actually a parish is more than that. It's all the people coming together and involved in the ministry of the parish, whatever that may be. And in this case, the ministry of the parish involves building up and taking care of the cemetery, which is located in the center of Weymouth. And this has been all about this project to help build up the cemetery, St. Francis Xavier Cemetery, which is located in the center of Weymouth, Massachusetts, which is the town that I grew up in. And so I have a connection to Weymouth, and my parents are buried there. That's how I knew about this event happening. So what we're going to talk about is the final part of my interview with Jan Gilday, and we're going to be talking about the fundraising event itself that's happening tomorrow night at the Doubletree Hotel in Rockland, Massachusetts. So let's switch over to my interview, the final part of my interview with Jan Gilday on the cemetery.
Oh, yeah. So the two upcoming events we have, one is a spring dinner and silent auction, which is going to be on May 18th from 6 to 11, and it's going to be held at, the Doubletree Hilton Hotel in Rockland. And tickets are available by contacting me or, again, right directly at the parish office. Mm-hmm. And if there's going to be a silent auction, a bountiful buffet, there's going to be a live entertainment band. They're actually from Social Conservatory in Hingham. So there's going to be, vocalist and drum player and trumpet player and keyboard player and, all their the best game they can bring us. And there's going to be 50-50 raffles, and the silent auctions are items are quite diverse. We've been very humbled to receive many donations for that. So we have anything from Red Sox tickets to wine baskets to a nice dinner at the 99, a whole and a multitude. There's about 30 to 40 items that people can take a peek at if they're interested in. And so we're looking really also, besides trying to generate funds, we're also, with all of these things, trying to build a nice community gathering and atmosphere for all these events we're doing, so people can, feel like part of the church community, even if it's not St. St. Francis specifically, just like it feel like that they're with people with common interests and want to do kind of the greater good. So we're looking forward to this event to bring a lot of people together and have a nice evening and maybe generate a little bit of funding too for the cause. So that's the most recent event. And then ongoing for the past year, we've had so I had mentioned it before, but it's a Respect and Reflect engraved brick program. So what happens is there's two different size bricks. There's an order form that we give to you, and you fill out exactly what you'd like to say. And this summer, we're going to break ground in an area where we're going to have, again, a walkway and benches and beautiful landscaping for all of that. So we'll do the initial one now, and then maybe a few months down the road, we'll put it out there again in case anyone, missed that opportunity. But the bricks really, it's unbelievable what people want to say on those bricks. Some people are sure, like memorials, in memory of my mom, my dad, that kind of thing. We've had people that want to, purchase multiple bricks and do, recite the Hail Mary. We've had people that want to dedicate it to multiple family members or different causes, whether it's the Cancer Society or, heart disease, or we've had someone do a brick for mental health. And so it's really, it gives opportunity for people to, feel like they're making it personal, so it's been nice. It's been nice. So those are the two current projects, but ongoing, we also respectfully welcome any donations of any sort, in any amount to kind of help with the cause. And our goal is really to, get the cemetery in the place where it needs to be, but then also moving forward, kind of help St. Francis in general with the general maintenance, because you can imagine a cemetery of that size needs to be mowed, it needs to be plowed, it needs, all those things, that they need to have funding for down the road, So that's kind of where we're at this point.
Well, that sounds great. And let's remind people how to get in contact with you, especially if they're interested in tickets for the 18th.
Sure.
And what time does that begin on the 18th?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock at the Doubletree Hotel in Rockland.
Yep, exactly. Okay, so the email.
Your phone number again?
Again, the phone number.
Oh, your email again?
Either one. I'll give you both again to recap.
Sure.
The cell phone is 781-929-8106.
781-929-8106.
Correct. And the email is justxright, JUSTXRIGHT @AOL.com.
Excellent. Well, this has been wonderful, and I'm going to be talking to you again, I guess next week, actually, about Archbishop Williams.
Yes, Archbishop Williams and their summer programming and all of that. So I look forward to that conversation next week.
This will be great. Well, thank you very much for this time. Thank you very much for letting us know about this going on. And remind everyone again, Rockland, Doubletree Hotel, 6 o'clock p.m., and contact, as you heard, our contact information, which I'll give it again off the air. Yeah. And thank you very much. And this was a wonderful conversation.
All right. Thank you so much.
Have a blessed week.
All right. You too.
Thanks. And I hope you enjoyed our interview with Jan Gilday. We're actually going to be talking to her next week about a completely different project at Archbishop Williams High School, which is over in Braintree. But this was a great conversation I had with her, and if you're going to be at the event tomorrow night, please feel free to check it out. I'm going to try to get there if I can. So I want to get down there as well and experience that. Maybe kind of a reunion. But don't forget, that is the Doubletree Hilton Hotel in Rockland, Massachusetts, and call either St. Francis Parish in South Weymouth, or you can contact Jan at justxright at AOL.com, justxright at AOL.com, or 781-929-8106 to call her, 781-929-8106 to call her, and for tickets. And I think tickets are, well, you'll find out. And for tickets to get down there, I don't want to give the wrong price. So I think, now I'm not saying if I'm wrong, don't say, well, he said, if he wasn't wrong. But the price, actually, I did check on it, $50 per ticket. So check that out. And by the way, I just want to say something as well. We had a great time in this conversation. And if you're ever a guest on a radio show, consider what you heard here. Because she was she loved to talk about the program, what she was doing. She she was very open about what she was talking about. That's how you do a radio show. And I've done radio shows where people were wonderful off the air. They were actually get them on the air and they make one-word answers. And I remember I had an electrician who was like that. And he was wonderful off the air. Turn on the mic and you'd ask him a question. Yes. No. You can't do anything with that on radio. You really can't. The whole thing about radio is to talk. So, and she was a wonderful guest. We're going to talk more next week about things as well. So, great lesson there about what happens behind the scenes. Great lesson about this fundraiser for St. Francis Xavier Cemetery, and great lesson on just about everything on radio. We'll talk on Monday. Have a blessed day. I want to call your attention to Catholic TV, which offers great faith-filled, family-friendly programming 24 hours a day. You can find your cable channel at www.getcatholictv.com, and you can watch online on the free apps or check out the YouTube channel. Daily Mass, Rosaries, the Divine Mercy Chaplet, and the Our Lady of Perpetual Help Novena are all available online and on demand. Check out CatholicTV.com. If you're searching for a meaningful spiritual experience, look no further than St. Anthony's Parish in Allston, Massachusetts. Join us at 43 Holton Street in between Soldiers Field Road and the Mass Pike. Immerse yourself in the complete St. Anthony's Parish encounter through our 10 o'clock a.m. chanted Mass. Whether you're a Catholic seeking a parish to call home or someone looking for spiritual guidance, our welcoming community is here for you. Visit our website at www.stanthonyalston.org for more information. St. Anthony's Parish, where faith finds a home.